Okay, so let's begin by showing you what's going to be in this particular kit. So in your kit, you're going to get a bundle of these colorful popsicle sticks. You're also going to get some of these. These are called skill sticks, and basically what these do is you can build up a structure sort of like Lincoln Logs. So you'll get some of these. You'll also get a few of these clothespins if you need it. One of these wooden slats. And then you're also going to get a battery. You're going to get 2 of these LED lights that are in this little baggie, and then you're going to get a roll of this copper tape. So what the copper tape is going to do is basically this is where your electricity is going to flow from your battery to your LED. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you 2 different types of circuits on a piece of paper, and then let's try to build something in 3D and then put the electrical tape around it and see if we can get our lights to light up. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm just going to show you really quick how the little copper tape works. So this has a sticky strip on the back. It is a little difficult to get the backing off of this stuff. If you got a long fingernail, it tends to help. I just usually try to get my thumb behind it and see if I can get the backing off. Sometimes it doesn't want to come off. There we go. All right, so you can see now I've got the backing off of my copper wire. So yeah, all you have to do is you can just press it onto the paper, and because it is sticky, you can go ahead and use the back sticky part to keep your LED in place when you lay it down. So that's one thing I like to do is I will just take my LED and just put the copper wire right over the top, and then I will get another piece. Let's just grab another little tiny piece here, and oop, I dropped it. Where'd it go? There it is. And so I just grab another piece and then just lay it on top of the other part of the LED, the little prong here. And one thing you definitely want to make sure is that when you do this, these 2 pieces of copper wire do not touch. So you want it to be separated, and the only thing that connects it together is just the light. So I'm going to zoom in here so that you can see that. All right, so you don't want these to touch, and what that'll end up doing is causing what's called a short circuit. And so that'll mean that the electricity will go this way and it won't go into your light bulb and light it up. So yeah, don't let these touch. And then of course, you know, you can put your battery down, and then you can take more of the copper wiring, or the copper tape really, and what you can do is you lay this down as best you can. There we go. From here at the edge, and then you can stretch it over here. You put your battery right on top of it, and we'll just say for simplicity that I've taped another piece of this down, but I just got a piece of this right there, and I'm just going to lay it on top, and so there my LED lights up. Okay, so that is how the copper tape works, is that it's got the sticky back, and you basically just make a circuit on your piece of paper with the battery and the lights. So before we start building, let's just give you a little bit of background about different kinds of circuits. So there are 2 main kinds of circuits. One is called a series circuit. And a series circuit is basically something like Christmas lights. So there are some disadvantages for having a series circuit. So remember, with old Christmas lights, if you've got 2 bulbs on the light, and if this bulb goes off, then the rest of the light bulbs in the Christmas tree string, they also go out. And that is because when one light bulb goes out, it disrupts the flow of electricity through your wire. So that doesn't work if one of your bulbs are out. Now the second kind of series is, or circuit, is called a parallel circuit. And this is normally what a typical house, that is how your house electricity or wiring is done. And the reason that that is so important is that you've got a light bulb here, and maybe a light bulb here, and then another light bulb here. So what happens is when your electricity is going, it has two routes to take, this way and this way. So if this light bulb ever goes out, these ones will keep working. And that is why your house is set up that way, so that you can turn things on and off without your entire house going dark. So now that we have that definition basically done, let's go ahead and we're going to make two different circuits with the copper wiring and the two light bulbs so that you can sort of see the difference. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is just a simple series circuit. And if you remember, a series circuit is like a Christmas light. You know, you take one light bulb out and then they don't work. So I have discovered something rather interesting. If you use two of the LEDs, this does not seem to want to light. But I grabbed a second battery and I stacked it on that battery. And then I actually managed to get both of these to light up. So it seems that these little batteries, they only really want to work on one of these. And let me get another little piece of copper and I'll show you. So if you take another copper piece and you go from the one battery to the middle of this little piece, only this guy's going to light up. So if you do that, so only that guy is lighting up and not this guy. And that's just because these little batteries in a series circuit only has enough juice to light up the one battery. But you put the other battery on top and you just fold this over so that it completes a circuit. Now they both line up. So I'm going to show you the difference between the series circuit and what a parallel circuit is going to do next. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you is I went ahead and made a parallel circuit like I showed you before, and I have only the one battery this time. So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think only one of these is going to light, or do you think that maybe both of them might light? Okay, so let's just show you what's going to happen. When we go ahead and contact them, well, unfortunately a minute ago both of them, there they go. So now we get both of them lighting up with just the one battery instead of two. And I'm not going to go into the whole reason why that happens. It's sort of like a really big math problem. Parallel circuits are actually more efficient than series circuits because it only takes the one battery to light both of these up instead of two batteries to light them up, like what happened with the series circuit from before. All right, so why don't you guys kind of play with this stuff? You've got your battery, you've got your LEDs, you've got your copper tape. You can play with circuits on a piece of paper. And then what you can do later, and I think I'm going to do the same, is with all the popsicle sticks and the little Lincoln log sticks, if you want to build a little house and see if you can create a parallel circuit around the outside of your little house that you make and get both of your batteries to light up, I think that would be really fun. But yeah, it's cool. I've always thought it was really neat how with a parallel circuit you can get the two light bulbs to light with just the one battery. So, okay, so have fun with that. I'm going to build a little structure and see if I can get a parallel circuit to work on my little house. All right, so I kind of sort of built my little house here out of the sticks and the popsicle sticks. And I just built a simple circuit right on top of the house. And so I'm just going to let you guys play with these. build a little house, see if you can make your circuits work. You can put some lights on the outside, on the roof, whatever you want to do. Just have fun with this. And so these kits are for you to keep. You can go ahead and keep building with these. You can play with the circuits on the piece of paper and just have some fun with it. Okay guys, well thank you for watching. Bye.